Hi there, my name is Michelene Heine from Parallax Art Fair TV, where we bring you the latest news and information about London's most popular fair for artists and designers. If you're new here, click on the subscribe button, and you can also follow the link for more information about Parallax in the description box below. So tell us just briefly about Commission for Mission.
This was a network of artists that I began in London when I was working as a bishop. I met several artists who had become a bit disillusioned with their artistic career. They were Christians, they were trying to make their way as artists, and they were struggling, and they were feeling quite isolated and lonely. And so this network was an opportunity to bring together artists who also happen to be Christian or certainly understand the spiritual dimension of life. And we formed a network where we would put on exhibitions where people could show their work, and also where churches could commission artists to make sculpture or stained glass or paintings at an affordable price. Because, of course, the greatest patrons of the arts way back in history was the church. But now churches have so little money, many of them, that they can't mend the roof, let alone commission artists to make beautiful creations for their churches. But we, in our organization, are beginning to help churches recognize that many artists are happy to donate work, or at a materials-only cost, and so embellish their places of worship with art which is edifying. And of course, many people respond to the visual in a much more immediate and emotional way than the cerebral many words which float over the top of their heads. And so we're wanting to encourage art in churches again, like they did in the Renaissance.
So when did you actually start painting professionally?
Well, I suppose as a young adult in my 20s, I began from time to time to exhibit and to sell occasionally. But there was always a feeling that I wasn't fulfilling my potential because of my day job. And I think I like a lot of artists. Their day job is actually what puts food on the table, and their artistic career is somehow in parallel. Now it can be centre stage.
How did you first hear about Parallax Art Fair?
Well, I first heard when the art fair invited me to consider showing in one of their fairs. And that was a surprise to me and very encouraging, because it was it seemed to me a very different way of holding a fair where the market was the people who would come, and in a sense cutting out the level of dealer and gallery. And I found that really quite refreshing and quite a different approach. I think PAF have got onto something really quite unusual in breaking the mold of the traditional art dealer gallery type of relationship with the public.
So you exhibited at Chelsea Town Hall last year, and obviously now you're back at Kensington. What made you come back?
I think I wanted to come back to take further the aims of PAF and to exhibit some very different work from last time, and also to see how the fair would work in Kensington Town Hall. Very different from Chelsea Town Hall. And I've been pleasantly surprised already, and by the numbers of people who are coming, and the complete cross-section of ethnicity and age, children and many young people, as well as older people. It was a very healthy mix of society who seemed to be attracted to the fair.
Yes, no, and I think that is reflected in the artists themselves as well, you know, the diversity.
Very much so.
What sort of preparations did you have to make, having to travel from Yorkshire to London?
I came by train. There's a very good train route from Skipton to London. I can be in London by a minute to 10 from Skipton. It's a good service, and with a trolley and careful preparation, I can manage my work, and that seems to be a very straightforward way of travelling. What 2 tips would you give someone who was thinking of exhibiting at Parallax Art Fair? I think what's important is to have very realistic expectations as to what you're wanting to accomplish through exhibiting in a fair like this. I think there's a great opportunity for exposure of artists, of getting artists in front of the public. And already I've had 3 conversations of people who want to buy from me in the future. They can't take the size of paintings on the bus and in the rain. So they are inviting me to send work to them. Can we expect you to see you at the next one? Well, on the basis of this fair and last year, I would be very attracted to return. I think that it's providing a very good environment for a wide cross-section of artists. I'm impressed with the efficiency of the organisation, the care that the organisers take, and the venue is very attractive, and so I think that there's a good chance that I'll be a returner. I'm going to hold you to that. David, what an absolute pleasure speaking. Very great pleasure to meet you. Hi, I'm Michelene Heine from Parallax Art Fair TV. Thank you for watching. Remember to subscribe and tick the like button if you enjoyed the video. Leave us a comment. And for more information about Parallax Art Fair, look at the description box below. Until next time, thank you for watching.